morning, soul family. So, I just finished speaking to my soul sisters about something that occurred, and I said, I'm going to go talk about this in my morning medicine walk. I don't have my glasses on. What kind of bird are you? There's a dove talking to us, but that little bird right there, are you a California scrub? Which talks about delayed gratification. Ooh. And another. Hi. Hi. How's everyone doing this morning? Hello. How's everyone doing this morning? I've got to run back and get my glasses on, otherwise I won't be able to help us if I see animal messengers. No, baby, you can't go outside. I'm sorry. So, Tammy's mother fell, a friend of mine, and another one of my friends' mothers fell, both of them hurting their elbow. And I said, okay, there's a mirror in that, and you can't ignore the fact that there's a mirror in that. One of the mothers was always very mean, and one of the other mothers is suffering from Alzheimer's. And my father fell the other day, emotionally. Spirit said, there's someone that very much loves you, cares about you, but they don't know how to express their feelings, and they're in fear. They're going to pick a fight with you. It's easier to pick a fight with you than to have to deal with it, or to have to face it, because he can't explain it. All he knows is it scares him. That's a mirror for my twin and a mirror for my father. My mother came to me in a dream many, many years ago and said, don't do what I did. Ah, don't do what I did. Forgive him. He loves you. She was talking about my dad, because he hurt her, and she couldn't forgive him. It was my dad. That's why I kept hearing, I am Aquarius. My father is Aquarius. And so I said to the girls, there's a mirror going on. You need to pay attention to the mirrors. The mirrors in your life. I heard, if you can't see me, if you can't hear me, you're going to have to deal with the people on Facebook. And I thought, what? Because I wasn't able to see or hear in the way that they needed to show it to me, they were going to bring me mirrors. Oh my God, did you see that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful red cardinal? There's the females. Oh my gosh, and there's a pair. Oh, you're beautiful. There's the female right there. And look at you on my chair. But you're not a cardinal. You two are. Now, interesting, the one, beautiful one, went over there, and I was going to look, but then the pair over here said, no, look over here. Okay, so there's a mirror, right? We got to pay attention to the mirrors. I want to get it up close and personal of this big, beautiful, hi, Mom, white. White butterflies represent a soul of the departed one who loves you. They're saying, I'm okay and I love you and I'm here for you. Where are you, pretty? Where are you? When I looked away, did you escape? See, that's the message. Distraction. Don't allow yourself to be distracted from what your goal is. Don't allow yourself to be distracted from your path. Look at the crystal in their yard. Look at that. Wow. So this morning, here, let me zoom out so it doesn't blind you guys. I went to look and see if my white figure is standing up on top of the mountain as he's been every single day since I've got here, and he's not, because today's not windy. It's every day that it's been windy, the person's been standing there. Hello, female. Female cardinal. Okay, when I said, so it's a female energy that was up there. The female cardinal doesn't have the beauty, the color of the male. She's camouflaged. She's safe that way. The female cardinal is the protector of the male cardinal, the one who's standing so boldly in the light. Now, we don't talk about masculine and feminine as in personality or sex. We talk about energy, right? The one who's bold and out there, that's a masculine energy. The one that's camouflaging is the protector, and that's the one that's, they're not hiding, they're camouflaging so that they can be there and protect. So the mirror, if you can't see me or hear me, you're going to have to deal with the mirrors on Facebook. I'm trying to show you in these mirrors the reflection. So when you look at a mirror in a lake or a pool of water, I've got to get my bird bath here, period. That's what I'm going to go today. I'm going to find a bird bath. I definitely need bird baths for these guys, right? For sure. One needs to be over there. One needs to be over there. One needs to be here. One needs to be here. So why are there so many reflections? Because there's so many different situations in our life that are reflected again and again. That's what it is. So Tammy's mother and Amy's mother, they both fell. One was a mean person. One had dementia. When my father spoke, he was afraid. And he said that he was afraid that I was speaking or dealing with the demons. And I said, if anything, what came out of his mouth, out of that anger and that hate and that fear, that, if anything was demonic, that was, right? That was demonic. So if somebody has been abusive to you, I said about the mother that was very abusive, I said, she's got many demons inside. She's dealing with or working with many demons. And one of them, in my case, my father, allowed fear and bitterness and anger to come into his body and consume him for the last many years. That's not the kind, loving man, the part of that man that I knew. That was reflected in that mirror. That was the painful post-traumatic stress that caused him to allow his crown to open. He took his shield off. Life's tough, better wear a helmet. Not like you're looking at life like it's going to be bad, but life's tough. Every morning when you wake up, Archangel Michael, please do a sweep of my entire property. Please do a sweep of my mind and the energy all around my car, this home, my land, anywhere I go today, and put a shield of protection around me. Bubble. Thank you. If I need to be, show me to be invisible like the female cardinal. That energy, the quieter energy, right? If I need to be bold, allow that. Hello, you sweet little titmouse. Okay, the titmouse, there's a message in that. I don't know if you're a titmouse, but you're sure damn cute. I'm going to ask Uncle Phil if that's what you are, but that's the messenger that Spirit just showed me. Hi, you sweet little thing. Oh, hi. What do you want to show me? The eaves is what catches the all the crap. Adam and Eve. Are you looking to try and build a little home? Interesting. So the story of the titmouse was somebody told a lie. It was a Native American. It's a Cherokee proverb. This one told a lie. It was a big lie. But from that point on, no matter what that person would do, no matter how truthful they would be, they were remembered for the lie that they told, and no one trusted them. And I bring it back to what my mother said to me after she spent her life here. Now there's another. Hello, sweet baby. Oh, you both want to go into the eaves. You want to go into the eaves. You both want to go into the eaves. Okay, Eve, the female, right? You both want to go into my energy. You're trying to get in. That's where this one's trying to build a nest. They're trying to get the cobwebs. They're clearing away the cobwebs. Ooh, I love it. So there's two messages, right? Mirrored messages. If you look at the water, remember I said about the pond, I want to get bird baths for my little birds. When you look in the mirror, you don't see your exact reflection. You see it in reverse. One is a positive, one is a negative. One is a light, one is a shadow, right? The light and there's darkness and the light together. The mirrored reflection. A twin soul is absolutely a mirrored twin of your soul. We bring each other's shadows to the surface so that we can see them, so that we can heal them. That's what it's about. So if you can't see me or hear me, you're going to have to deal with the mirrors. I said my father, what came out of his mouth was demonic. What came out of the woman's mouth that fell, one of the mothers that fell, I said it's post-traumatic stress because that person has allowed their bitterness and anger and frustration, whatever they went through in their life, to corrupt them, but to get in underneath their skin. I said yesterday, what happened? Something got underneath my skin. I said, do I have poison oak again? It's all underneath my skin, but I know what happened. I was up in the fir tree. I was lying on the side of the mountain, and I've got the videos. They're not up yet. I'm getting these messages so quickly that I'm not able to freaking share them before I have another one. but I pricked my skin, and it caused an allergic reaction. And I'm still dealing with the poison oak, which is really ugly, right? I know you don't need to see how sexy that appears, but I'm dealing with it. So my body's sensitive, super sensitive right now. I'm picking up everything. I need to ask for protection. I need to wear protection. I need to ask for protection. There's a message in that, somebody. There was a little titmouse, a little liar, a titmouse. Mouse, pay attention to the details. That one was trying to go into the Eves, trying to go into Eve. A titmouse told a lie, trying to get that lie to go into Eve's mind and turn Eve away from Adam. Think of Adam and Eve as your counterpart, your friend, your family, your positive, right? It's your partner. The titmouse, the lie, was trying to get into the Eve where all the crud was, right? She's trying to build a home. She's trying to build a home. So somebody used a lie. They wanted a home. They were taking the and then hold on, and then you switch, because our messengers are never bad. They're always good. And as soon as I say that, I see the male cardinal. He's beautiful and bold. And the other titmouse was going up in there to take the cobwebs out. So the mirrored reflection, they were twins, right? One was going in, allowed the lie to get inside, was trying to get into the mind of the one. The other one came along and was trying to pull the cobwebs out. The mirrored reflection. That's what happens. One got into the mind by saying, look, here's all the crud, right? Now what are you going to do? Are you going to react? Are you going to allow yourself to be triggered? Yes, because we trigger each other. That's what we do. It happens on purpose. We get triggered so that we can see what's wrong. Oh my God, that's a beautiful bird. I don't know what that is. That, Uncle Phil, oh my gosh. That bird is black and sable and red and has spots, and I've never seen one like it. Can you come out and show yourself? Oh my gosh, that was a beautiful bird. It looked like the color of my mother's hair when she was young. Ooh, what are you? That sounded like a woodpecker. So I said to the girls this morning, the one woman has dementia. She has Alzheimer's, right? My father fell recently. That's the reason I contact him constantly, is because even though we're not on, good terms, he's my father. There it is. And I need to know that he's okay, because he's already fallen and hit his head. And I had actually told him that was going to happen when we were friends. I said, I'm worried about that, Dad. What if you fall and hit your head? And so when he spoke to me again, he said that. I fell and I hit my head, and I don't know how long I was out. So there's a mirror in this as well for everyone. That little one showed itself, and it's in that bush. There you are. Everyone in the neighborhood's watching me walk around in my little leopard nightie. Okay, there's two people. I was going to say he's up on the mountain, but he's not. There's just a couple up there. Okay, so a couple up there. What I was seeing up there, I said to my spiritual twin, it's not good enough for me that you're in my dreams. I request that you show up in the physical. I want to see you in the physical. And so his energy showed up. And I have to define that and say, I want to see you in the physical in front of me as yourself, as the human that I know that you are. Not as the energetic, spiritual energy and presence. Now, if anything was demonic, what came out of my father's mouth was that. The woman, the mother that was so evil, that person was speaking the way they were because they allowed that energy to come in. She allowed that lie to get inside of her head. Whatever the lie was to her, she's told herself a lie, right? And she's allowed it to get in. It's made her become bitter. And I said, we already know one of the mothers has Alzheimer's, but the other one is the onset of dementia. Demented energy. Dementia. That's what it is. It's crazy talk, right? It's lies. It's not truthful. Now, if your mother or father had Alzheimer's, you're not going to be angry at them when they say things, because what's coming out is all of the things that they've dealt with. All of the things they weren't able to deal with are coming to the surface, and it just comes out. You're not angry with them. It makes you very sad. You love them. But the one who's nasty and vicious and saying those things to you, that person is also suffering from dementia. They've allowed the lie to get in. The mirrored reflection is you. You come along and you pull the cobwebs out, detach, pull the cobwebs away from your eaves, away from your mind, because you don't want to be the mirrored reflection. You don't want to be now mirroring what they did. So when I watched yesterday, and I spoke about it in the reading, you guys haven't even got it yet, I saw the family, the Anasazi, all the natives, and then I saw the one that was out in the desert, the one that went away, the one that they hurt. And they were now needing this one's help. Help us, they were saying to this one that was out there away from them. Why were they asking that one for help? Because that one was awake. And they're not. They need our help. The reason that this message is going out, it's not going out to the ones that aren't awake. It's going out to the ones that are awakening and are awake, so that we understand that we need to detach in love. I'm not saying it's okay what you said to me. I'm not saying it's okay what you did with me, but to me, with me, about me, to me. It's not okay what you did to me. But I'm going to detach from it, because I'm not going to carry that burden on myself. I'm not going to take on your pain. If I look at you and I wish karma upon you, good, you fell and you broke your elbow, that's what you get. Good, you fell and you hit your head, that's what you get. Think about the karma elbow. You throw a boomerang out and it comes back at you, right? Karma is, it just is. Hello, little titmouse. Back again, both of them, right? One is on the wind chimes, and that's a wasp. And okay, trying to get the little cobwebs and pull them out. So somebody who'd been speaking nasty, somebody who is going to try to make amends. Pay attention to this, because you're not going to want to make amends. Your feelings are ruffled, but don't allow your feathers to be ruffled, right? Understand that this is a lesson. They need our help. It doesn't feel good to watch somebody's karma come. And when I said, my father doesn't understand now. He will when he goes into spirit, just like my mom. And it probably won't be too long by the way he's operating. I need to be careful, because I don't want my father to die. I don't want my father. I want him to come to his senses before. I want him to realize before. How can that happen? Miracles happen all the time. Spirit told me yesterday a miracle was going to come, and they told you guys too. See, when the bells ring, the angels sing, because the angels are going to do it. But our part is also important. We play a part. What is our part? Detach, so that we don't take it personally. Stay in a place of love. Don't ask for karma. Don't seek revenge on our brother, our mother, our father. Don't wish ill on anyone, because that karma wheel that we throw out will come right back at us. Karma isn't a punishment. It's cause and effect. It's the law. You throw a ball up, it comes down. You throw a boomerang out, it comes back. So whatever you throw out, make sure that you want it to come back and hit you in the face. Right now, I've got 4 horseshoes that I placed at my gate. They all face in. Nobody can see them on the outside. I don't know why I did it that way. To protect them, I guess. I don't know. But it's female, male, female, male. Now, interesting that I said that. Female is the cardinal. Male is the quiet one. Female is the bright red cardinal. Blue is the blue jay. Now, we can take it and go this way. Female, male, right? Blue jay. The blue jay speaks the truth. The blue jay is outspoken. The cardinal says, remember your nobility. Remember who you are. The cardinal also talks about sacred blood, right? This is a sacred union. Intermixed, switching sides, constantly mirroring one another. Sheltered under the mountain. When the great wave comes, go to the mountain. I'm looking at petroglyphs on the back of this mountain. Seriously, there's a J upside down and another upside down. 2 upside down J's, but then there's a J right there, upside right. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Wow. So if one goes upside down and does something, and then you mirror that, that doesn't make it right, does it? I wonder if I caught that little bird that I saw on film. I'm going to go look for it. It's magnificent. I think we're done with our morning medicine walk. Let's walk the medicine walk, but backwards. See, I walk this medicine wheel backwards. I always have. I'm rewinding things. because I'm not going to do what my mother did. Don't do what I did. Forgive him. He loves you. I always think it has to do just with my twin, but it's not just about my twin. My father's actions are a mirrored reflection of my twin. Don't do what I did. I didn't forgive your father. I knew he loved me, but I wanted to punish him. I wanted him to get his punishment. I wanted him to suffer like he made me suffer. Don't do what I did. He loves you. Forgive him. Don't do what I did. Forgive her. She loves you. Whatever the situation is, your mother loves you. Your father loves you. They did the best that they could. My father was hit in the back of his head his whole life by his drunken stepfather. And when he got upset or frustrated, that's what he would do with me. He'd hit me in the back of my head. Life's tough. Better wear a helmet. I ask for a shield of protection because I don't need for my constant cycle of physical abuse to turn into something that dements my mind. I'm going to not focus on the sadness. I don't focus on the sadness. I've never held him responsible. Isn't that funny? I never held him responsible. I actually held my mother responsible because she whipped him up into a frenzy. She knew what she was doing. It's most likely why she died. She could not forgive herself for what she had done. She knew what she was doing. And my mother loved me, but my mother was also operating out of fear and anger. And we are here to break those karmic cycles. Past lifetime, generational cycles. It's up to us to do it. They need our help to be released. The family, that whole Anasazi family that hurt the one, it's the whole generation in the family before. They need our help to release them. Release them from the ties that bind them. Because because they're not going to do it for us. We need to do it. They need our help to do it. And when we help them, we release ourselves. When we release them, we release ourselves, and we are free. We no longer carry the shame or the sadness or the guilt or the anger or the frustration that made them demented, that caused them to do terrible things, that caused them to withhold their love, caused them to shame us and ignore us. Because why? Because it's mirrored action. They were just mirroring what they were shown. They didn't know how to love, but we do. So we're going to pull the weeds out, and we're going to keep our spiritually illuminated path clear. Yes, we are. Because we know our own nobility. We know how to speak the truth. We know how to detach because we understand now there's a mirror. And when it says they need our help, it's because they're not awake and we are. So what are you going to do? For whom the bell tolls, what are you going to do?